Hello there. Welcome back, you guys. Today we got a little bit of a double feature. I've got two Covenant drop pods in front of me here. I need these open for a project that I'm working on that will be made more apparent in the next couple of days. But I need to get these open. I figured I'd make a quick video on them. I got two of them, so we're just going to do them together. I don't feel like making separate videos for these guys because I've done a video on a similar item before. It was just kind of a repeat thing. So I'm just going to do them both together. We'll go from there. There were other drop pods that they did. There was purple, a couple of shades of purple, and I think a red one at one point. And I think there's also a gray or like a metallic gray one. But in front of us, we got the black one and the light blue one. The black one comes with kind of like a Stealth Ops Elite, and then the blue one's going to come with more of your Elite Minor with like the Halo 4 or 5 style, the sleeveless Storm Elite look. So we'll just go ahead and dive straight into it. We'll start off taking a look at the black drop pod in front of us here. This is kind of more that Stealth Ops look. So for the actual pod itself, you got the actual pod just kind of out in the open. You got this layer of like shrink wrap. It's not actual tape, I don't think. It doesn't feel sticky on the other side, so just like some shrink wrap to keep it closed. Then you got a little bit of a cardboard thing here. For some reason, this one's got this little peg hanger. The other one doesn't have it, so I don't know if it just fell off or what, but this one has one, the other one doesn't. Because that's so you could just like hang it on a store rack of some kind. Take a look at our packaging here. Up top left, you get the black, white, and light gray Mega Bloks logo. Halo, you got kind of this Forerunner tech detail. To the left side, you've got the Elite, and I believe that's a like stealth Shadow Elite. He's got black armor with some purple for like the lights on his helmet. He's got, I want to say that's the Halo 4 or 5 focus rifle. Some sort of recycling logo. English, I can't speak it. And then we got an 8+ age rating, 26 pieces. These drop pods also came with a Halo block, so it was just a 2x4 brick that said Halo on it, and it was color-coded to the drop pod. And you've got Microsoft Studios, 343 Industries, RIP, they don't exist anymore. Flip it over to the back side, you got all the legal stuff that nobody reads. I'm not really sure what the set number is, because you get two different numbers there right above the UPC, which if you want in closer, there you go, but it's not going to do you any good. So this set came out, oh, where's that year? 2015 is when this set came out, so it's not really going to do you any good anymore. These are actually still relatively available from China, because I guess they've got overstock of these somewhere in China there. Pop her open. I think there's probably a rip tab, but knives are cooler. There's that. Yep. Probably close my knife before I stick myself in the wrist. Don't want to do that. Maybe. There we go. Get that out of the way, and then this should just kind of pop open. You gotta like press in and pop at the same time. There's our backer. You just got 2015 Microsoft there. That's really the only thing. Some sort of code there. So go ahead and get the garbage out of the way. Oop, you in focus? There we go. All right, so we'll open her up. We got the pod here. Mega Bloks logo on the interior. Set that aside, we got some instructions. We got our Halo brick right there. I don't think this camera's focusing very. There we go, that seems a little bit better. Sorry about that. Not sure how long it was out of focus, so but it's not too bad. Inside you just got one baggie, you got the brick loose, and then the instruction booklet. Just go ahead and open her up. See what there is to see on it. So we've got this picture. So we had the black Stealth Ops Elite, and then we've got the maroon, silver, and gold. Actually, that might be burgundy. I can't remember the color name. I have the gold and the burgundy one. I don't think I have the silver one, though. We got the metallic Series 4. We got a Master Chief right there. Halo logo, Mega Bloks. And then this beautiful picture of all the ODSTs facing off against this Elite. Come over to the back side, gives you a diagram of how to build figures. Not a parts checklist, it actually has a sniper rifle down there. But got to look at all 4 of the figures. Next, there's our set number, which is David Paul 69, DPP 69. So we got 66, 67, 68, and 69. Nice. Then back to our little baggie here. Just got the one bag with the figure in it. There's hairline right there. I should probably go ahead and just do that. Dump out our figure bits, and we'll see what we got. So this was the era before Mega pre-assembled figures, so that's always fun. Let's see, just gotta pop stuff together. Probably get that on there. I need behind the camera strength. Maybe. Okay, that feels pretty tight in there now. So we got a leg. Let's see, where's the leg armor is the question. That's the right, let's see, oh, leg goes the other way. I think that's the right leg armor. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. What do you think? Did you guys ever get any of these drop pods when they were out? I never had any of the new articulation ones growing up. I only had the old ones, like the old articulation. I got the first wave of them. That was the blue one, green one, and red one. And then I also got the white one, and then the second red one. I think those were the only drop pods I ever got. I also had the flood one at one point, and I might have had one of the elite ones. One of the old articulation elite ones from that same era. But kind of after that, that was around the time I got out of Mega the first time. So let's see here. Let's pop them together. Let's pop them together. Throw his head on there. His helmet. He's got like dark gray skin tone. Then we've got our helmet. I guess those aren't lights. That's just like a pattern. I thought he had like a full helmet, but actually his eyes are open. So there's that. Oh, I forgot something. I forgot something important. Waist armor. There we go. There's that. And I believe that's the Halo 4.5 focus rifle. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section down below. While you're down there, make sure you go ahead and like the video, and if you haven't hit the subscribe button already, go ahead and do so, because I know, for a fact, 90% of you aren't subscribed, and this Elite here does not like that, so you better go ahead and press that button. Drop pod, this is the light blue one with the Storm Elite, so go ahead and look at the packaging here. So we got the Mega Bloks logo top left, Halo banner right there, got a picture of our Storm Elite with what looks like red Needler. And I don't know why, but the, like, Needler just looks super, like, animated render compared to the figure. That's probably is a render, but it doesn't look nearly as bad as the Needler for whatever reason. Recycle logo again, 8+, 26 pieces again. Get your Halo brick, that one with the blue logo. Microsoft Studios, 343 Industries. Oh, and I don't think I mentioned with the brick, that can also be the stand for the figure, which I think is what it's intended to be. I don't think I mentioned that on the last figure. The wall's falling down. Okay, back to the action. So, same thing as the other guy. He's just got this like little saran wrap thing, shrink wrap, whatever you want to call it, on around the pod. And then on the back side, all your legal stuff. Another 2015 set. There is your UPC if you need it. Like I said, this set is, actually at the time of recording, this set is now 10 years old. Let's go ahead and pop her open. This one I see, I think that'll rip open. Maybe. There we go. There's that. Now you just kind of squeeze and pull, and pop her open. There's that. The inside's going to look the exact same, but I think it was kind of blurred on the last video. But you got Mega Bloks logo right there and right there. Go ahead and pop her closed. Set that off in the background to help with the weight balancing. Same stuff, 2015, bunch of stuff. Let's go ahead and get the instructions open, which these are definitely different from the last one because they came in a different wave. Yeah. So there is this picture. So you got 3 ODSTs, and they're kind of facing off with the Elite there. So I think that is the white one, the white ODST. I definitely have that guy. Then there's the green one and the black one. I think I've got the black ODST. I'm not sure if I've ever gotten the green one. And then we've got the blue Elite here in front of us. And again, that needler just looks super, like, animated compared to the figure that looks almost realistic. Very weird. This was Metallic Series 3, so this was the predecessor to the last one we looked at. There's our 4 figures. We've got CNJ, Charlie, Nora, John, 4-3, 4-4, 4-5, and the figure we're looking at today, 4-6. That's how you build your figure, and they're all each sold separately. Get the instructions out of the way. There is our little Halo brick with the blue logo. Ooh, it's got a little dent on it right there. I don't know if you can tell that, but there's a pretty sizable dent. I'm not even on the camera, am I? There's your blue Halo logo with the dent that I was just telling you about. So there's that. I'll set that aside. Go ahead and get our figure out. Oh. Some junk fell out that I don't like. Don't like 15-year-old junk. So mold, I don't know. Hopefully not mold. Go ahead and open this one right there. It says. So speaking of that needler, there it is. It's in kind of that burgundy maroon color. I'll go ahead and not make you guys suffer while I build this guy up. So we'll go ahead and reassemble him. And there you have it. Here is our blue Storm Elite. His not animated needler that's in burgundy, which I probably just said already now that I think about it, but I'm going to say it again because I feel like it. So anyways, here is the Storm Elite, light blue. He's got a little gray on his helmet right up front there. Hope if I'm actually on camera. It's a new camera angle for me. It's actually got a real tripod. And then we've got a little bit of gray on his back here as well. That looks like the only paint apps. I don't think he's got any paint apps on the front. No, actually, take it back. He's got a little bit of gray right under his chin. So he actually does have some print on the helmet, front and back, torso, chest plate, and no other prints, which would have been nice on the needler. I always like getting the needles printed, but hardly ever see that anymore. So there is the blue Storm Elite. All right, final comparison between the two. Drop pods overall are identical, it's just they're a different color. If I had to pick, I might go with the black one being a little bit cooler, more stealth ops oriented versus the blue that's really bright and vibrant. So I'm gonna go with the black drop pod as the winner. As for our 2 figures here, we've got our black kind of stealth ops Elite, and then we've got our blue like a Storm Elite Minor. Between the two, I do like that the Elite Minor has a couple of extra paint apps that the Stealth Elite doesn't have, but then again, the Stealth Elite is supposed to be stealthy. It's not supposed to have flashy stuff going on. Between the two, I think I would probably still get more uses out of the Minor here, but I do have an idea of something to do with this guy, so keep an eye out, especially in a certain video that might be coming out in about a week or so. Definitely keep an eye out. Neither weapons are painted, so they don't really get a plus or a minus there. Really, I might just give it to the like Stealth Elite here with the Halo 4.5 focus rifle, because I don't even know that I actually have one of these in my collection, so I'm going to go with that. Because I've got a ton of needlers, so I'm going to go with that guy having the cooler weapon. This guy does have the cooler armor, and then as for the Halo bricks, I'm going to go with the Stealth Elite again, just because number one, this guy's got a little bit of damage on it, and then it's only like one-dimensional versus this that's got like more of like a 3D look to it almost. Does that make sense? Because it's got like that outline. So I like that better. Overall, I'm gonna go, I like the figure better with the Elite Minor, but everything else I like better with the Stealth Elite. So out of those two, I would say go ahead and get the Stealth Elite, But if you're wanting an army build, go with the Elite Miner. So that's just my thoughts. Probably not good thoughts. Somebody's going to argue down in the comments down below. Sometimes you guys like to do that. So we'll go ahead and, if you want to say something down there. While you're down there, make sure you like the video. And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do so. And keep an eye out, because these guys will both be making an appearance in an upcoming video. I'm going to be signing out. Have a good night. Stay safe. And, I don't know, have a good day.